Oh yeah, as somebody with over 2 million followers across social media, I'm getting ready to tell you the cheat code, how to break through, how to get it flowing, how to create some motion, and how to let it never ever stop again. What's the cheat code? You might already know. Somebody say cheat code down below. All right, but we're gonna unpack the cheat code and why it's a cheat code and why the cheat code gonna work for you and why it works for everybody that works it. Okay, the cheat code. What is the secret? Shh. Tell everybody because listen, the secret's out, right? The cheat code is consistency. And you might have heard that before. Hold on, because if you thought you was consistent, you thought you tried consistency and it didn't work for you, it's because you didn't work it enough, right? And I can just tell you, like through experience, I can unpack some of my story and where it came from, like zero, no ads, no budget, no help, no support, to 2 million, all right, over time. And it built. And if I could go back now and start over, I would have did it way faster than I actually did it. But I still learned that the cheat code, the special secret everybody's waiting for, wishing for, is the consistency. That's the cheat code, and you don't get to experience the cheat code until you use the cheat code, right? It's beautiful because once you use it and you go, oh, and then you experience it and you go, oh, this was the cheat code the whole time, but I didn't know because I was on the other end of it waiting to use it, hoping that somebody told me that that was actually what it is, and I'm telling you that's what it is right now. You just got to do it consistently. Consistency is the cheat code. You will beat talent, you will beat the best person in your field at whatever they do when you become the most consistent at it, and that's just what I've done, right? So if you don't know, from the beginning I did my music and nobody knew who I was, nobody was listening, no views was coming through, right? But now, shout out in the background, I can feel it. You heard the album? Let's go, it's up, right? That's a great example of what consistency could do. I'm live in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm from Maryland. People are noticing me. Why? Because consistency. I showed up. It's wild that, it's funny that even in this state, more people recognize me than in my home state, thanks to my consistency and me showing up authentically. And clearly just Atlanta really resonates with my vibration, my frequency, okay? If you're in Atlanta, say what's up. Whatever state, country you in right now, comment down below. Let me know where we chiming in from. I would love to know. I'll pull up, okay? But that's a good example of what consistency can do for you. And I started, what I was going to say was down the music journey of starting off with no following. First of all, I was super quiet. Nobody knew who I was. Why would you dare be rapping? Putting words together, writing, huh? That's weird. It was very confusing for me at first, right? But over time, I came up with this idea that like, yo, I got a mixtape now. I want to share it to people. I'm going to put it out there. And I came up with this thought. I got to be consistent. It might have been some book I was listening to. I've been into the information and audio book space for a while. I love self-development. I love coaches and mentors, right? But something told me 10 plus years ago, you got to start something. You got to create some motion. I did that. Mellow Monday was born. You can still check Mellow Monday. The first episode is still on YouTube right now. You go search Mellow Monday on my other channel, Mellow Will, right? Of course. And my second video on YouTube ever was a Mellow Monday, and I started it and I didn't stop it. Monday after Monday after Monday after Monday, I owned the space. It became Mellow Monday. When you hear Monday, you think mellow, right? It was called branding. It was becoming associated with something on purpose, right? I was even telling somebody earlier, like the power of, on my Zoom call, by the way, link down below if you want to join the school community, my private community, we up, okay? It's a whole lot of transformation going through, breakthroughs happening every day, okay? Tap in. I was telling them the power of showing up and creating your brand and not waiting for somebody to put you on and tell you that your brand is good, or, oh, I put you in my video and now you on. No, literally push that button multiple times a day. And what button I'm talking about? The post button, consistently, right? And you show up consistently, and what you can do, like my way of seeing it from my perspective, going from 0 to 2 million was literally, I went on between the platforms. YouTube, of course, shout out to YouTube, we love YouTube. TikTok, of course, Instagram, right? Facebook Reels, Instagram Reels, all the things. I'm on Threads now. Go, you want to see my typed out text type content going up, okay? Tap in. But showing up, omnipresence is what you call it. Omnipresence, showing up everywhere. And I just pushed that button over and over every day. Of course, I had to create the content. Of course, I had to think of the ideas. But all of that comes in flow. That just becomes a part of who you are, what you do, right? You embody that version of you, right? So showing up just became normal. I push that button every day on every platform. It took maybe a few minutes for each one. I take sometimes the same video and put it on all the platforms and just get more reach. But it's the consistency, it's the omnipresence that now sits in somebody's mind like, whoa, I keep saying this same face, right? Even if they don't follow me yet, right? Even if they never engage with my content. A lot of people early on in my journey never really liked my music. It wasn't that good. I was still working on it, right? They didn't really care or hear what I had to say. It wasn't really resonating. Maybe I wasn't that confident. Maybe my voice wasn't all the way, sharp yet. My confidence wasn't there, so the way where I was speaking from wasn't with a lot of conviction, right? Now it's the reps that been put in. I'm pretty certain about what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say nothing too much about that I don't know about. You feel me? And if not, I don't know, I'm gonna sit back and listen. That's just me. But that repetition, that imprinting that in their mind every day, you see my face. With me, it really had a thing attached to it because it's with the music, right? Of course, or the positive messages, whatever it is that, brought you in or caught your attention. But seeing that over and over, it gives off this effect. They're like, wow, you must have some team. You must be famous. You know what I'm saying? You got the camera in front of you. You not. Maybe the fact that you even comfortable and confident enough to show up, that consistency is the cheat code. Somebody comment down below, cheat code. And if you're not in the community, check that description and get in the community, because we show up and support your consistency. We hold you on some accountability on a weekly basis, on a daily basis. I'm in the community on a regular. You feel me? We got our own little timeline going on of encouragement, of support. You feel me? You might see something in the comments down below, making it over to YouTube. Let them know MFU what it do. You feel me? Let them know how we hold it down, how we hold you up, how we lift you up, and keep it going in that direction. You feel me? But the consistency thing, I want you to know, do not try to find a shortcut. Do not try to get around it. Do not try to go, oh, but I tried it for a week. I don't know if I can keep going. If you can stick to something and commit to something and really, truly believe in it, you will see results. That is the cheat code that will make you stand out more than anybody. If you're looking at somebody, for me, for example, I was just talking to my guy. If y'all was on the live, if you didn't catch it, cool. We was talking about one of the rappers that he used to see me with back, in DC on the days on the come-ups, right? And he was saying, man, he was just so fire, he's so dope. And I know, and I agree. But at the same time, he had stopped, but he didn't double down on it. He didn't feel that passion and that consistency, that commitment, that assurance that I felt within me to stick with it. So no matter how good he was, and I brought that up because in my opinion, he's a better rapper. He's able to remember his lyrics all crazy. I'm like, wow, you just like freestyle so good. You just like the way you deliver it. You've been good at it for a long time. It's just like, in my eyes, at least early on, I was like, yo, I gotta catch up. You know what I'm saying? I gotta do better. But I always knew I'm gonna out-rep everybody. And by out-rep, I mean I'm putting in reps. Another one. Now at this point, I done made so many songs. I'm pretty sure I have surpassed him in the skill of rapping. You know what I'm saying? Through consistency. Even when you look at showing up on creating videos and talking like this, right? It's easy. I'm off the top. I freestyle. I just thought of this right before I hit record. I just thought of something that I felt passionate about, something that I could speak on confidently. And I could probably keep going all day. I'm gonna make sure it's short and sweet, you know what I mean? So you can get it in and get up out of here. You feel me? Hit that like button, make sure you subscribe. This is the new channel. We are growing and expanding right now. So thank you for being here on the ground level. You're gonna see it go big because of what? The cheat code, consistency, never stop showing up. But yeah, with that in mind, that was the magic that anybody, if you feel like you're not as talented or not as good as somebody, when you become the most consistent, you outpace everybody, you start to stand out more than everybody. People start to really admire the fact that you are so consistent. One thing that I wanted to bring up earlier is how my music early on wasn't that great. I was still sharpening my skill, my delivery, my confidence was still getting built, coming into this guy that actually is gonna rap and put words out there, music out there. That thing was building. But at the same time, it wasn't that great. And even though some people never listened to any of my music or my songs or my videos on YouTube, they respected me and the word got around town, yo, he's so consistent. People would talk, I would get compliments from other people that told me about the other people that had complimented me. They never left a comment on Instagram, never left a like, but what did they say? Man, you so consistent, man. I respect the hustle, man. You gonna go places, da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, man, I could use that. Let me know. Give me a little comment on it. You know what I'm saying? We need some social proof around here. But it's cool. I respect it. Which is another thing I acknowledge to keep you encouraged and keep you moving and consistent. Whether people are engaging with you physically or not, like actually leaving a comment and liking it, in their mind, they're having that conversation with you. In their mind, they probably like this video. More people like this video in their mind than actual likes that you see here. I'm one of them people that don't always like videos, even if I like it, because my like videos, you know what I mean, on YouTube are like a special section that I like go back to watch. You know what I mean? So I don't want to hold every single video that I like to be there, but it's cool. Yeah. I could go on forever, like I said. Like videos, like this video, subscribe, of course, tap in. We'll be back consistently because that is the key. And I love that for you, and I love that for us. And I want you to know that you're going to get through whatever, you're going to grow through whatever, and you're going to be the best at it. As long as you say that that's what's going to happen, and you do it, and you know that that is the cheat code, and then you get the proof when you get on the other side to say, I got the cheat code now. I applied the cheat code. I can confidently tell you this the cheat code, and you can let everybody else know that's running around looking for the shortcut. Ain't no shortcut. This the cheat code. You stand out. You win when you do this because you beat out most people because most people won't do it. And when you do what most people do, you get to live the way most people never get to live, and that's beautiful. And you already know. Tap in the link down below, the description. Come on, get in with the family. Come get some of this extra boost. I would love to see you on the Zoom call. We on there every week, by the way. Wednesday, Winning Wednesday. Come celebrate wins, W-I-N-S day. Okay, and you already know there's a will, there's a way. Say it with me. Hey, I'm going to put all these things up on the screen for you to click into and really tap into, and I'll see you on the next one.